Yeah, got the dash all torn apart. There's the dash. So I haven't connected the shifter thing yet. Look how nice and new looking that is. And then this thing. So for this, I tried toothpaste, but the fogginess, which, you know, it doesn't really look that foggy. Well, yeah, it doesn't look that foggy, I guess. But trust me, it is. It's not on the surface, so it's not like headlights. So, but, yeah, there you go. You get a good appreciation for the fog there. It's not on the surface, because I cleaned this surface, I cleaned the back surface. It's just yucked up. So, I think I'm going to try building a frame, steel frame, just have a flat plate piece of plexiglass, and have all the rest of this contoured and anchored stuff be a steel frame that's bent and welded, and then screw plexiglass to it, or maybe even glue, I don't know. I'll have to think about that, but seeing through this is kind of difficult. So, yeah, so that's that. And I have to figure out the attaching the little string. I'm not too worried about that yet, so I'll do that after this. So I put the first smear of Duraglass, which was really just to fill in the weld, and then I'll go back, you know, I'll sand this down, and then I'll go back and start doing the first skim coat to start filling in the gap. So I'll probably do one more smear of Duraglass on this, and then I've got a thing of, see that white dot there? That's my poly filler. Probably go over that. So I did do the hair dryer thing, going over my weld, make sure I'd driven out all the moisture. So I assume that worked. You know, you don't really see moisture leave, but you know, it was warm. I took my time doing that. And I also put an 80 grit scratch on the metal with my DA so that the Duraglass would have a good mechanical bond. So, working on getting this set. So, come back later. So, here's the little spring-loaded slidey thing that's attached to the shift indicator on the front side of the dashboard, and you can see it looks a little snapped off there. So what I'm going to do is JB weld this bit of safety pin on there and hook the other end of the string, which is this. So this will snag onto that, and this will be JB welded to the back of this. So this is bent so that it will go this way and then down a little bit. So, because this feeds up through the bottom, through this guiding channel thing, and anyway, it comes out through there, goes over here, and connects right there. And so it'll allow that to slide back and forth. And then, after this is attached and the dashboard is put back together and the shift column or the steering column is back up, then you attach this to the steering column. Yeah. So if you're going to take your steering column apart, drop your steering column, make sure you remove your shift lever indicator string thing from the shift column. Alright, so second smear of Duraglass is on. You know, I tried welding finish nails to the crease that was here, and they just wouldn't stick. I don't know. I tried quite a few times, had to grind off the welds, and said, screw it, I'll just fill it. I know that's not the best way to do it, but it's okay. So that's all right. Put another smear of Duraglass here, of whatever was left from the door. And so I'm not happy with the amount of Duraglass that's on there, so I want to get another swipe here. Just that took more than I thought it would. The dashboard, I've got my safety pin hook sitting in JB Weld there. So then I will feed the wire through and hook it on there. Reason I went with the safety pin is this should be able to hook in there and then not easily come back out. So more robust than factory, kind of ugly, but like that. So yeah, the clear acrylic on the dashboard, I'm going to build a metal frame and get a piece of acrylic that I can put there. So basically, this front piece that you're looking through at the gauges, I'm going to replace that with new acrylic, and the rest of this is going to be framed out in steel. So it'll be a nice little rounded corner thing, so maybe it'll look factory. I don't know, hope so. But only this needs to be acrylic, and the rest of it doesn't need to be acrylic. So that's my solution for that. Becca suggested, well, why don't you just buy one online? It's like, because it's most likely going to be used, and you can't tell from a photo if it's foggy or not. So, hey, look at that. What if I just posted this online? Ta-da! You can't tell if that's foggy, until you're like, oh, wait a minute, look at that. And it makes a huge difference, so gonna custom make my own, because that's what I do now, I guess. So, yeah, car's all torn apart. Yep. So here's my fix for the shift indicator. Safety pin and Bondo. Yep. So that's what it took. My JB Weld was old or something and failed. So looks like the Bondo is in there for the win. So I'm going to have to wait to put this together until I have a fix for my acrylic, clear acrylic. So yeah.